Hello, everyone. This is Regular Guy, and today I'm going to talk about an act that's been in the news. Um, I don't have like my animated bouncy head icon thing here because I had to reinstall Windows, so that's going to take some time. But anyway, I want to get this, issued while it was, out in the news. So this law has been in the news lately. Okay, the law came out on July 6th, 1798, but um, Congress never repealed it, and courts have never overturned it, so it's still there. An act respecting alien enemies. So, they're probably in the news talking about the Alien Enemies Act, you know. All right, so Alien Enemies Act kicks in whenever there's a declared war, but also whenever there's an invasion or predatory incursion. Uh, but it still says that, the invasion or predatory incursion has to be by a foreign nation or government. Okay. And then also, the president has to make a public proclamation of the event. Okay. So that's got to happen. And then, if those things happen, then, you get this stuff in purple can happen. All right. All the citizens, denizens, subjects of the hostile nation or government, if they're males over 14 years or whatever, or 14 years or older, then if they're within the United States, whatever, then we get to, it says apprehend, these are the verbs, apprehend, restrain, secure, or remove as alien enemies. Okay, so I think that's what's happening in the news is, people are saying, hey, the president's trying to remove some folks under this act. Okay. Now the act, they tried to be a little humane here. They're like, provided that the aliens will have a little bit of time to get their goods and effects. Well, it says the full time, whatever they need. That's according to the dictates of humanity and national hospitality. So, I don't know, 1798. I don't know how much time that would have been. I don't know. Uh, you know, they probably didn't have, like really accurate clocks everywhere or whatever. I doubt they were like timing people to the minute or whatever. They probably gave them a couple days. All right. Anyway, the rest of this here, I couldn't even tell what this stuff was saying in section two. I mean, it seemed to be saying that like, courts have a duty. Could talk about a duty, you have a duty to assist and make this happen or something, whatever. Okay. All right. The thing is, like, if you were to run this past courts today, and say, hey, is this constitutional? This law from 1798, what's to stop them from saying, like, no, you can't just tell us what to do. You can't give us orders. Like, you might have thought, people might have thought in 1798 they could do that, Now, I thought, okay, what's the point? Like, this law, there's a lot of reasons to think this law is not going to get used uh, again. Okay. There's a lot of reasons to think that somebody working at DHS today, is going to be shaky about, moving forward just because somebody told them that, well, the Alien Enemies Act said we could do this. I think they're going to want courts to issue an opinion on this. And courts probably aren't going to love this law. Anyway, I did start out by saying that's still good law. Now, as I read through this PDF, I started to wonder if some of this other stuff was still good law because this one here, like, wait a minute, this is July 7th, so this one came out the next day. But I mean, we weren't happy with France. Okay. I don't know. Look, uh, the French government was pursuing a system of predatory violence, breaking treaties. All right. Hostile to the rights of a free and independent nation. So I don't know. Did we ever, ever repeal that law? I think that one, I don't know. President may, if the courts had a duty or whatever to enforce that other law, why not enforce this one too? If it's, or at least, figure out whether it's constitutional. And so, we're freed and exonerated from some treaties, I guess. And then, um, henceforth, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it seems like do something France there. And then this other one here, again, I mean, France, I don't know what was going on, but we're authorized now to subdue, seize, take any armed French vessel which shall be found within the jurisdictional limits of the United States or elsewhere on the high seas. So, go out and find them. And then such captured vessel with her apparel, guns, and appurtenances, all that stuff. I mean, whatever. If it's French property, then just bring it to the U.S., bring it to some port in the United States, and then we'll seize it. So France, I mean, that's a thing. I started out making this video thinking like, oh, I'm going to talk about the Alien Enemies Act and whether that's still good law and what that means. But then I got down to here, and this just seemed a lot more. I don't know. you know, I just really useful. I mean, I mean, just go out and find a French ship, and you got what is this? An act to further protect the commerce of the United States. There you go. Just there you go. The Commerce Act. All right. All right. Okay. I'm the regular guy signing off.